sunburn is totally killing me. Morning guys, I hope you're well and not as sunburned as I am. My days is it hot in the UK at the moment. Two really quick stories for you this morning. The first being a sequel to the Sonic the Hedgehog movie confirmed, and the second being a detailed look at the new Super Nintendo Land at Universal in Japan. So we start with the Sonic the Hedgehog sequel, which, to be honest, I think we all knew was coming. The original film did really well in the box office, taking $308 million in total before it closed, unfortunately early due to the coronavirus pandemic. But this did see the film go to a very quick video-on-demand release. The news of the sequel has been confirmed by both Sega and Paramount, and then backed up by a tweet from the film's director, Jeff Fowler, stating that although very early in the development process and no creative decisions have been made, the film is in development, which is something we want to look forward to. Not going into any spoilers, but from the last scene of the film, what do you think we're going to see in the sequel? Please comment below. And the second story that we're looking at today is some intrepid person with a drone camera has managed to get this snapshot of the new Super Nintendo Land at Universal in Japan. Due to open this year, but obviously because of the current pandemic, maybe that's been put back a little bit. So starting off with just how cool does this look? I mean, it looks awesome. Obviously, there's going to be bits and pieces that you're not going to see when you're there. These bits and pieces, these back-of-house structures, will probably not be visible from the ground level. But doesn't it just look awesome? Look at all these warp tunnels. We zoom in. Look at the warp tunnels. Look at the warp tunnels, and the details they've got here are incredible. The item boxes, the tree lines. Just awesome, 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 awesome. So the land is situated next to the Harry Potter section here. I think this is Hogsmeade. And you enter via a warp tunnel, which leads you into Peach's Castle. From there, you've got full access to the land. Looking at this and looking up how built up the land is, it doesn't look like it's got a huge capacity to me. It doesn't look like there's going to be... It doesn't look like there's going to have the ability for lots and lots of people. I could be completely wrong, but it just looks very built up, impressively built up, but very built up. So if we just have a quick run through of what we've got here. We've got warp tunnels, which I think leads into the Yoshi's mountain ride, which is this big section here. So, and all these little Yoshi ride carts, or ride carriages. Basically, they follow it's like an on-rails ride, which will run through the mountain, several different dark sections, different story scenes, lead you back out, and then round through into the mountain. With the entrance being here, I'm guessing this is the station building. So it looks like a nice leisurely family ride, which will take you around some Mario scenes. You've got sand scenes, jungle scenes, mountain scenes. The entranceway through here leads out into a big unused backlot facility, which could be used for car parking in the future, I guess, or expansion, most likely expansion for the park. It's very back of house. Coming back into the main park itself, we've got an entrance into the factory, which I believe is a shop, or will be a gift shop. The other noticeable structure in the area is Bowser's Castle, which connects into this big back-of-house warehouse structure, which is the Mario Kart ride, completely hidden with all this hoarding and fascia that they've put up, completely hidden. Very similar to what they do in other big dark rides, where they hide the big warehouse structure behind the entrance, where the ride is actually held. But just look at the theming, the warp pipes on top of these buildings, the clouds, the structures, the fact that the area is so heavily built up, it completely isolates you from the outside world, even completely isolates you from the rest of Universal. It's completely... The theming is just unreal. It's absolutely wonderful. This is the first of many planned expansions to different Universal parks across across the planet. This one being Universal Japan, but in Universal Orlando, they're getting a Donkey Kong theme section, and perhaps that'll be an expansion that happens here as well. Perhaps even this section will become the Donkey Kong Land section. So that's just a quick run through of the new planned expansion at Universal Japan. So what would you like to see at future Super Nintendo themed expansions at Universal Parks? Let me know in the comments below. Perhaps you'd like to see something a bit closer to the UK. Would be nice, but there you go. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. If you like what you see, please subscribe, share, tell your friends, all that good YouTube stuff. I'll catch you next time.